The approach of liberty makes even an old man brave, meaning liberty actually has always been a very important, imperative, relevant, sovereign, virtuous quality all by itself. Liberty should not and must not be political. Liberty just cannot afford to be political, associated with the politics, governments, ministers of any kind whatsoever. Liberty should be for everyone. Liberty should be philosophical and spiritual and religious, so that it can be developed, attained, accomplished by each and everyone in the world. And liberty is also attained with the human condition. Because of our humanity, because we're human beings, we automatically deserve liberty, and liberty comes from ourselves. Apart from freedom, independence, liberty is an imperative that is outside, that we need to survive, to suffer, to basically succeed at in the external society, in outside circumstances and situations. So everything that we're able to think, say, do, perform, achieve, become happens because of our liberty, because of the principle of liberty in general all around the world. So without liberty, there is neither freedom nor independence. Without the existence, application, experience of liberty in the world by everyone, there would have been no progress, growth, learning, success, distinction in the world, and certainly there is not going to be any success, progress, growth, learning, or essentially everything else that we want to become, achieve, and do if we do not have liberty in our lives, if we're not given the principle of liberty by politics, by ministers, and by ruling governments and authorities in one way or another. So they have to give us what we deserve because we have voted them, we have supported them in exchange for what they have taken from us, and that is our support, trust, respect, and votes. And now it's the government's and organizations' responsibility to provide us with liberty so that we can act our part, so that we can also live our social external lives with the liberty. And when we're individual, then we have our freedom and independence. But liberty is another must-have and has always been one of the fundamental, critical, imperative principles in the world, without which humanity would not have been able to thrive socially, externally, practically, and make so many inventions, innovations, creations possible if there was no liberty at all. So in that sense, liberty becomes a hallmark, an undeniable, indispensable, basically irrefutable quality of the human life for external progress, growth, learning, and for societal ambition in one way or another. So without liberty, there is no freedom, achievement, progress,